Low-hanging strange fruit would have. If we could have got that out before I nailed the butt plug, that would have been the perfect title for this episode. Ooh, man, Hassan got sloppy on Friday, and then he sent me like an apology text this morning.
Sloppy how?
He was fucking wasted. He was wasted when I got there. Him and Bowers were. I got to Magoobies at like 9 o'clock on Friday, and they were gone. And by like 10 o'clock, I was sitting at the bar with Angie and her husband, and Mark was like, just, on one, and just knocked a whole fucking tall glass of Jack and Coke all over Angie, and was like profusely apologizing. He was like, oh, piece of shit. And he just like goes outside. Like 30 minutes later, he comes back in, gets another Jack and Coke, and immediately spills it on Angie again. And he's like, I gotta go home. And he just walked out, and we never saw him again.
Did he drive?
No, I think he got an Uber.
Okay.
Anytime he's getting wasted like that, he Ubers. He's responsible, you know?
He drinks responsibly.
Yeah, but not me, dude. I get wasted, and I drive home.
Yeah, you drive all the way back from West Virginia when you're wasted.
Yeah, that was fun. The weed really leveled me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It canceled out the drunk.
Yeah. Plus, also, like, I ate a giant fucking sub and fries from Sheets. So it was really more of like a.
It was like an extended drunk. Like it didn't hit you all at once. It just
No. I was wasted,
Oh.
and then when I drunk drove 2 Sheets, smoked a joint on the way there, and so like after we were done waiting, and I ate, like the high was more there than the drunk. So then it was just like, don't fall asleep. That was the big. That was the big one.
How long was that drive?
Like 3 hours.
Jesus
Three hours or so, yeah.
3 hours is rough enough for me sober, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I can bless you, Jimmy.
Thanks, guys.
You can bless him.
Yeah. I can 3 hours is nothing for me driving. A long drive for me is like 10 plus.
That's, I can't, dude.
I love it.
Just driving down to my friggin' sister's house, 1.5 to 2 hours max.
Your
I just
friggin' sister's
I just
house?
can't, man.
Yeah, that's a freaking long drive.
It's a freaking
That's
drive,
really
dude.
freaking long.
It's so freaking.
All right, let's just not cuss this whole episode.
It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
man. How freaking long that is.
Yeah,
dude.
it's like heck. I can't even.
It's heckin' ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like a whole 3.5 mother freaking hours.
I know.
That you have to drive.
Yeah, total. Yeah.
That,
know.
That's a total bull drive.
Bull snikey, dude.
Yeah.
It's total bull snikey.
That's a bunch of crock.
Croc.
That's a crock of bull crock.
Let's see if we can actually like not
All right.
say any cuss words.
Yeah. It's going to be dude, okay. All right. Do you have anything exciting happen to you? Trap. We're back. Trap.
I had something really exciting. Omar and I really wanted to do something, and then you were like, "Oh no, I'm gonna be a little baby
This was on Saturday, right?
and not do anything."
That was on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I woke up, got my activities in early, and then just slept.
I told Omar too that you were probably asleep.
Yeah, I got all my activity. Because we got drunk Friday night, and then when I get drunk, I wake up early.
Mm-hmm.
So I got drunk, and I woke up early, and then we were like, let's get outside. It's nice out. And we went for a hike, and then we came
It
back.
was nice outside. That's
Yeah.
why we really wanted to do something outside with
Where
the
were you guys
boys.
gonna go?
I always wanted to like hit a park, maybe play some basketball, baseball, or whatever.
Did you go?
No, we didn't because you didn't go.
Dude, why is that?
You're the
why
linchpin
not?
in this
Don't,
friendship.
Don't say lynch. Don't use that word. Don't use that
You're
word.
the whip pin in this
Yeah, there you go.
in this friendship. Nah, it's just like Omar to
First one
drive
down the wrong pipe.
to drive like an hour or some change to come up here just to hang out with me. Like, that's dumb. But if it's me and you,
You're
makes more
telling me
sense.
you need a white man.
I need a wingman. I need
That's
a
close.
wingman.
It's close.
That's close.
It's a couple letters off.
So what happened instead?
I did absolutely nothing. I made some food and then played video games.
You're a little baker's boy.
I
What
didn't
food
bake.
did you make?
We made I made pasta with a creamy sausage.
Yeah,
and,
creamy sausage.
It's like sausage with tomato sauce and like a little bit of heavy cream in there to like
Dude, my
get it going.
my sausage got creamy with some tomato sauce, dude. It was
Is she on her period? Or
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
I got creamy tomato sauce,
Ooh.
dude. That's not cursing.
Ugh.
That's not cursing,
That's not
though.
cursing.
Made a little strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Little strawberry creamsicle for you. Nom 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 nom.
I love how Jimmy's just been like
Gotta break the wet wipes out.
managing his like itinerary for the next month
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And
since we got here.
And also, last episode, Jimmy was just fucking around with his itinerary too.
Yeah,
I'm notably busier lately.
that's a
Yeah.
good thing, dude. I'm
Yeah,
happy for
Yeah,
you.
very happy
Got
for
a
you.
lot of managerial duties to do, but I was gonna say that in my friend group they call the person who's like what you called the linchpin. We call
He
that
called him that.
the glue. You're the
Ah.
glue.
I am the glue.
You hold the group together. Without
who,
you,
who brought this stuff together?
you're like
I'm
the
glue.
link. It's like you're the Venn diagram. It's like this person can't really just hang out with this person unless this person's there to like link them. You know, you're the glue.
I brought them together,
Yeah.
and then Matt is the one that keeps it whole.
Yeah, I'm basically like I'm like Derek Jeter. Like you come to the Yankees to play with Derek Jeter.
And Omar's like the one that's like down for whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Omar, he's like Paul O'Neill.
Yeah.
I don't know what that even means.
Omar's Jorge Posada.
Yeah, he pees on his hands.
Yeah.
So that they don't. Jimmy went to Miami and now he's got a South Florida shirt on. And, it's
And he's
really,
got an Elvis hairstyle
it's
too.
bugging
Yeah,
me.
dude. I think I also got a spider bite on my neck, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause,
From
like,
Miami?
No, I was playing a gig in Bel Air on Friday night, and
Notoriously spider heavy.
Spiderville,
Spider
USA,
City,
baby.
dude.
And I was playing guitar, and I saw a spider crawl up the thing, and I was like trying not to fuck up the song, but at the same time, I
Dude,
was
come
like,
on.
I
We're not
was,
cussing today.
I was trying not to flip up the song.
Well, I mean, I don't know if Jimmy really
Yeah, I guess Jimmy
agreed to
doesn't
that
count.
pact.
Yeah, Jimmy
Yeah,
doesn't
I have to
count.
cuss more.
So
And so I was like, damn, like, how much do I try to get this spider away versus how much do I fuck up this song? And clearly I didn't do enough of either because
You
I
went up
fucked up
your
the
neck?
song and I think I got bitten by the spider.
What
You
song
should've-
was it?
It was Operator by Jim Croce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Operator.
Can you help me place this call?
You
There's
should've
a
done like a-
spider on my
Should have done like an
arm.
ad lib and just go what, and then like go back to the.
Yeah. If I was doing a Migos song, I could have pulled that off.
You can't do that to Croce, dude.
But
Yeah.
yeah, there's
You can't-
Croce's notoriously no ad libs.
Yeah, you cannot remix a Croce, dude. That's some beautiful music right there, dude.
So he got me, I think, because there's two puck marks. Like it's like one big bump, but two
Two.
things. That's textbook spider bite.
yeah.
I guess.
And then this lymph node is like rock hard. So right where the spider bit me on the vein. I also kind of had a cold when I came back from Florida, probably COVID.
Oh, no,
But
dude.
who gives a shit? But
Jimmy's got cancer, dude.
this
the spider.
lymph node is fucked up, dude. It's like rock hard.
You know, so I read this thing on the internet that spiders tend to bite people who have cancer more
Really?
than regular people. Yeah. So it probably was like, I smell cancer. Let me go find it so I can bite it. 'cause-
I've never
It
been
found the
bitten by a
tumor.
spider in my life before, but also I've
found the
never had
tumor.
cancer before. So
yeah,
Well,
now
you
you
might
got
now.
2 for
Right
1,
now.
dude.
You smoke, right?
Yeah.
I do smoke, yeah.
And there's
Occasionally.
fire.
I don't smoke enough to get cancer. Though. I smoke just enough.
That's how I feel about my quitting. I'm like, if I only smoke once a week, I'm not gonna get cancer
You don't
anymore.
get look. If you're getting cancer from smoking one cig a day, then you're getting cancer regardless. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
You're just not healthy.
You deserve it at that point.
That's a really good cover.
If anything's gonna give me cancer, it's gonna be all these energy drinks,
Yeah, you're gonna get fucking
like caffeine cancer. and,
bull
like,
balls.
See, I don't eat veggies, but I also don't like consume like things that are bad for you.
carcinogens.
Yeah, things that are like really, really bad for you. Like I'll drink like sugar is like the worst that I do
Yeah.
generally.
Dude, I'm gonna go ahead and assume close to 3 pounds worth of burger this
Jesus
weekend.
Christ.
I had a double bacon king after our hike on Saturday.
Just to like get you back on that.
Yeah, I'm like, I need a big old greasy burger before I go back to sleep. So I did that. And then yesterday, we went to DC. We got down there. I went to Shake Shack and got their, like, whatever their big burger is.
the
I got a
double-
double one of those, double bacon one of those.
The smokehouse.
No.
Or
Shack House burger. Shake Shack burger, whatever. The double.
Okay.
And then on the way home, stopped at Hardee's and got a double 3rd pounder with bacon. So within 36 hours, I had 3
Man.
double bacon cheeseburgers.
Worst I ever did, dude.
That's awesome.
Worst
Cheat
I ever
weekend,
did.
bro.
It was like 2 a.m, and I was like craving just like Wendy's. Like, I really wanted Wendy's. So
Yeah.
I went out. This is when I was still living in my parents' house. I went out and bought a double baconator, large fries, and chicken nuggets, and a large soda, a large
Hell
Coke.
yeah.
And I took that back home with me, and I got in my little gaming chair, put my feet up on my bed, started playing some video games, and just eating that shit off of my stomach.
Did you take any of the nuggets and put them into the burger?
I do that with the fries.
Oh, you should do it with both. Dude, when you put a freaking nugget or a chicken patty like the McGangbang, you ever hear that?
No.
Where you get a McDouble and a McChicken, you
And then you
open up
put
the
the-
McDouble and you shove the McChicken into the McDouble.
With bread and all.
Dude.
That's too much.
Yeah. What I would do is I would do a double McGangbang and I would take the bread off the second McDouble and the second McChicken.
And
And
you
just-
put it in the.
So the original McChicken, I would put 2 burgers on that and then put it in between that. And then so it'd be like, yeah, 2 chicken patties and 4 burger patties, and then try to fit that big hunking thing in your mouth.
No, what I do is I try to get as many fries
Oh,
as
my
I
mouth
can.
is watering right now.
I try to get as
dude.
many fries as I can on my burger.
Okay.
And then try to fit that big honking mess in my mouth.
Yeah, I've never really been a big put the fries in the
Love it.
in the
Fries,
Fries are for
chips.
dipping in milkshakes. Chips are good.
Chips are good. And
You ever do,
burgers
uh,
and sandwiches.
You ever do like a regular Lay's in a peanut butter and jelly?
No.
That's pretty nice. That's a pretty good. It's pretty good.
I've heard somebody mention that before.
I've also put Pringles. I put
I just don't like
sour
Pringles.
sour cream and onion Pringles. I put on a ham and cheese sandwich once. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Pringles.
I did. Back to talking about.
But the
things
problem is that you
happened.
can't put your hand in a Pringle jar. You know, you try
You
to
have
get
to
your hand
slide
in
them
there.
down in there.
Like you could just make it a little wider, but
Well, they had a mix-up at the tennis ball factory.
yeah.
That's the old Mitch Hedberg joke.
No, I was doing Bo Burnham.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't listen to that racist. Who's calling you? Answer it.
Some fucking robot number.
Whoa.
Oh, did I pick it up?
Yeah, you picked. Not only did you pick it up,
Oh shoot! Hey, robot, whatever. Let's do it. Hello.
denied. You said the F word. That's why they hung
did
up
I?
on you. Yeah. You said some F wording robot call.
Ah, man, freaking. I'm sorry, I meant
yeah,
freaking.
that's so messed up of you.
That's 5 lashes.
I did a show on Thursday down in Pasadena at this. It's like it's called a tap house. So it's basically like
Beer.
beer. It's just like a place that has a bunch of kegs and from some brewing company. And it was a complete crap show. And I was super nervous going. Like the guy
Is that
in
the one
front.
that you were talking about with us?
No,
Okay.
that was last night. I was gonna get to that too. So there's this comic named Johnny O who like him and I have had like a little bit of like tension between us in the past just because he's like one of those guys that's just like vulgar for the sake of being vulgar.
Okay.
He's not a bad guy, but it's like
But you just like you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
feel like his stuff is.
yeah, it's all there's like, you ever lost a baseball card inside of a hooker? Like just weird. It's like, what do you, yeah. So,
Shock.
yeah, so he's there, and there's this guy that's with him that has a 7-Eleven cup of some type of mixed drink, which I determined to be vodka. I was correct because I'm good at that. And the dude was like bragging about how he's an electrical engineer, and he came up with this patent a few years ago that he made $25 million off of just in making it. And now every year he gets just $6 million for the patent itself.
And that's legit.
Yeah, and he was like talking about all these like fancy cars he has and stuff, and I was like, well, where's your fancy car today? And he was like, I'm fighting in DUIs. So I was like, all right, your story's checking out, and I'd like if a trash person gets multi-million dollars, of course they're just gonna be
Trashed all the time. First
yeah,
off.
yeah, and he had a guy driving him, and I was like, okay, so and I'm like, and like I was like, so you're like his driver, and he was like, Yeah, and I'm like, you're not just like his friend. And he's like, well, I became his friend, but he pays me to drive him. And I was like, all right, so this is checking out more and more.
I believe in it. Believe in it.
So anyway, the guy that goes on before me, we're all supposed to be doing 7 to 10 minutes, and the guy in front of me does maybe 3 minutes and bails because the room is so
Dead.
And the guy that is running the show is like a trivia host.
Oh,
So
he doesn't really get it.
no, he did 3 minutes up top, and half of his 3 minutes was talking about how he's potty training his daughter. So he brought the poop emoji pillow and then like a little girl thing. He's like, look, I have props. This is Mr. Poop and the whatever the heck. The other thing is called.
I'm sure
So
that
weird,
went,
not
I'm sure that
cussing.
went well, huh?
Yeah, nobody gave a crap about that. And then, yeah, so it just started off the show terribly. And the guy in front of me does 3 minutes and then bails. And then I'm freaking out because I'm like, man, I haven't been in a dog fight like this in a while. This is going to be, I don't know how I'm going to do. I'm so used to killing now. I'm so used to just people.
Just being amazing.
Yeah, everybody just seeing me and going, oh, that guy.
He's so good.
Yeah, so I went out, and it's in Pasadena, so I just went out and just started railing on Pasadena. I was like, I'm going to get them all. I'm going to get all their attention in the first minute by crap talking where they live. And they loved it, and it worked. And then
Isn't
I
that
was
technically a little bit of pandering?
no. Well, it's
Anti-pandering,
it's
bro.
kind of
It's kind of pandering.
pandering would be
That's like saying like, oh man, Baltimore, best city in the world. Am I right? Ha ha ha. Like that's pandering, even though it's not really for the city. They know.
yeah. It's I don't know if it would technically, but it's different. It's a different thing.
This will come back when we talk
Yeah,
about the other
this is a
show.
different. This is a different thing. It's a different thing
Okay,
completely.
good,
though.
good.
This
Finish-
situation,
finish
you
it.
kind of need to do that.
Okay, that's fine. Finish.
So yeah. So then I'm like, and then I just I'm on a roll. They're loving me, and I'm like,
pandered.
and I was like, hey man, have you given me the light yet? And he was like, no, you can just keep going. And I looked down at my phone, and it was like 13 minutes. And I was like, all right, well I'm just gonna wrap up then. And I got off, and then Johnny O was like 2 people after me, and by the time he got up, his friend was so wasted. There's no stage in this place. We're standing in front of like a Galaga machine or whatever the hell.
So you're saying Fish Head was better than this?
Dude, Fish Head, way better. I would have rather been at
This
Fish
shit
Head.
has like a
dude.
fucking stage and shit.
Well, not even when we did the comedy.
yeah.
When you do comedy in Fish Head, it's like, you know how right when you walk in the bar, there's like the
the
bars on
left.
your right, and then to the left there's
Yeah.
like the
I haven't been
seated
there in,
area.
like 7 years, but yeah, I think.
So like when you do comedy there, you're in the seated area. Like you're standing around a bunch of tables. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
You
I don't
might
know,
as-
I don't know where
Great.
the music is done.
It's in the
Fish
back.
Head.
it's in the back.
Okay.
it's in the
yeah,
back,
we were
and they
in
have
the
a
back.
big stage. It's nice in the back.
Oh, I'm sure then, because
Yeah.
like the one we were at, it was like one little platform, and a bunch of like booth seats. So half of them had like couldn't even look at you. They were sitting there,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you had like the fucking.
dude.
Yeah, you were at the inside, dude. Fish Head is like the
So-
fucking Arbutus High Tops.
I'm
You're
so bad at
this.
that.
I was gonna take this episode and
frickin-
send it to 98 Rock to see if we could get a show on there.
The frick. Well, you just like throw in some bleeps. Or I can put it in there if you want.
No.
Yeah.
The freaking choir in the back just like heckling.
Yeah, the redneck choir.
Yeah.
What was that one dude's name? Chumlee,
Yeah, I
the
think
skinny
so.
old like
Yeah,
Navy
yeah.
guy that would just talk crap all the time. Anyway, the guy that Johnny O brought is literally standing as far away as Jimmy is from me while Johnny's doing his set, and then every time Johnny hits a punchline, the guy just goes, Johnny O. and it was killing him, and I was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. And it's funny because Johnny is like, I don't think he's been doing comedy more than like 2 or 3 years. So he doesn't even know how to handle this. So he thinks, oh, I should let my friend, be up here and like we'll like double team this
He
thing.
invited him up there.
Yeah, so after the guy, after
Oh,
3 minutes, he just brought the guy up, and they were like having a little back and forth, and the dude was just slur. You couldn't understand a word he said, and it was just a guy. They just kept going back and forth like Johnny O, and then he'd be like Sonny G, and then they just like kept going back and forth. And then the dude tried to get me to go. He was like, "Listen, man, let's go to the penthouse, bro. I'll pay for everything. I'll buy all your drinks." I was like, "What about all the dances?" And he was like, "Whatever you want, man. I got millions of dollars. I might even buy this place right now." And like it went in and was like, "Where is the owner in here?" And the owner was in there. And he's like, "I'll give you $1 million right now for this place." And the guy was like, "Well, we make like $2 million a year here, so you know, you have to give us at least 2 million.
Well, no, you have to give more than that because he's not going to be there anymore to make that money.
Well, yeah, but he's just saying like if you're gonna buy it right, if you gave me a $2 million straight up right now,
I guess he has a year to figure out what to do.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the guy was like, I don't know, more than 1 million. I would never pay more than 1 million for this place. And I was just like, we need to
He
get.
already used 5 of his 6 for the year.
Yeah, it's like this guy needs to get out of here.
Yeah.
And then he did. And then at the end of the show, they had like a tip jar. We all made $21. They made me do the count all the money and divvy it up.
Evenly.
Yeah, I took a 20 off the top though. I was like, screw you guys.
You made 41.
Yeah, I made 41. Everyone else made 21. There's this
Yeah.
guy. You might remember. He went by Jay the Chameleon.
Sounds familiar.
Light skinned fat black guy. Did like joke book jokes.
The name sounds familiar.
So we were all sitting at the table in the back, and we were all talking about like what we've been doing since quarantine. And he was talking about how his dad died July 4th of last year, and then he was like, and then 2 weeks later, this cat showed up in my backyard. It just like bit his hand and started getting ready to cry. And then I like looked across the table. I forget who was sitting across from me, but anyway, we like looked at each other and were like, all right, we'll see you guys later.
He said 2 weeks later.
Yeah, and then he just started like getting ready to cry, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and watch a grown man cry.
See, that's the shit. Shiitake that
Shiitake mushroom.
I didn't say the
Spy
T.
Kids.
I didn't say the T.
You said the T, dude.
I didn't say the T.
All
I
right.
didn't say the T.
All right.
And
Give me
that's
that
the
one.
T.
There you go.
Yeah, spill it.
That's the type of stuff that bugs me the most is when somebody like associates an event like that with something that happened an arbitrary amount of time back.
Yeah.
Like, what does that a cat have to do with your dad at all?
Well, I see. Like that's the thing. I kind of believe in stuff like that.
I don't.
Like so when
Maybe if it was that exact day, like your dad passed away, and then when you get home, there's a cat there. Like what? Like maybe you can give me that one.
Okay, how about
or
this?
if it's like on the
Perception's
exact
reality, Sig.
like like
All
year
is real that you
anniversary or
believe
something.
is
but
real.
just
stuff.
2 weeks later, it's like
yeah, just some like arbitrary. Unless it
So-
was like his birthday or something, and then
When-
this cat just happened to be there on his. You know what I mean? Like
when my mom's dad died, she said she saw one blackbird outside of the hospital. And then when she got in the car, My Heart Will Go On was playing on the radio. And then when my mom's mom died and we left the hospice, we saw 2 blackbirds. And as soon as we got in the car, My Heart Will Go On was on the radio.
Twice.
see, I
And
can
then
give
when
her
my
that.
and then when my mom died, left the hospital, went home. On the way home, My Heart Will Go On
Long song.
on fucking 98 Rock, no less. Why was that on 98 Rock?
I'll give you that one.
Get home, 3 blackbirds. We were like, yo, my cousin died on the way to the funeral, like from the
Matt
from
has
the,
like
from the
12
thing.
blackbirds following him now.
Dude, you have no idea. Every time somebody dies, I'm like looking out. I'm like, where are these blackbirds at? They're following me. And then I'm like, that gosh darn Celine Dion coming back on and getting me.
12 blackbirds. There goes the neighborhood, man.
The property value is going down.
All these cardinals getting pissed off.
Yeah, and that's why I think that's why every time I have a go-to sing a song, it's always My Heart Will Go On because it's like the most meaningful song to me. Yeah. Near or far, wherever you are. Okay, so yesterday,
Yesterday.
DC Improv Comedy Kumite Tournament of Champions.
What?
Comedy Kumite.
Kumite?
Kumite. You ever see Bloodsport? Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I thought you were posting something like coup d'etat or something like that.
Kumite. C-U-M. Ooh. Kumite. No. K-U-M-I-T-E. Kumite.
Okay.
From Bloodsport. It means like fight to the death. It's basically Bloodsport is basically like Mortal Kombat without the sci-fi. Anyway, that's what they call their competitions. They bracketed it out. They put me against this guy Ramin Mostafavi, who is he's got his own show that he does there. He's been doing comedy for like
So
15
he's
years,
got,
I
like, a
think.
crowd.
Dude, well, I was talking to him before the show, and people kept coming up to
yeah,
him.
you were like, well,
and I was like,
great.
I'm like, great, you got to stack the deck to beat me. And he was like, yeah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. And I love Ramin. And he's very funny, but like, all he did was pander. Like I did my set.
So what was pandering to you?
He immediately like picked out a black couple. As soon as he got on stage, picked out a black couple and started talking about like beautiful black, how blackness is beautiful, and I love black women because they're the most confident. And he goes and he's like doing like a black like I look good. I look good. I weigh 300 pounds, but I'm wearing a triple extra small, but I look good. And it's like,
So no actual jokes. Like I guess that triple extra small.
it's like, there's jokes, but he's just.
Okay, well then
and
I
then,
mean I just feel like that's
so,
that's,
but wait.
Is it a roast competition or just
No,
who
it's
has
just,
the best
yeah,
set?
you play rock, paper, scissors, and then whoever wins picks who goes first and second. He won, so I went first. Did pretty good. Pretty good. I would say I did pretty good. And then he went up, did his thing, did pretty good, really good, whatever. Anyway, they do like a decibel reader. They have like one of those like decibel reading things, and that's how they judge. And I saw, so when I went first, so he did mine first, and I saw that mine was a 109. And then they did for Ramin, and he started doing this, and then he hid it from me, so I couldn't see what it said. And I was like, well, as soon as he hid it from me, I'm like, all right, that's this little sneaky. It's a little sneaky sneak. And then he announced Ramin as the winner. And there's a little buzz.
Chatter in
Yeah, there's
the
a little
crowd.
buzz in the crowd. And I'm like, all right, okay. So these people, and I go in the back of the room and sit down, and there's in front of where Nicole and I were sitting, it's like two 4-top tables of black people. And they were all like, "You got robbed, bro. You got robbed." And they're like, "You should be up there. That guy shouldn't still be up there. You should." I'm like, "Listen, don't make me angrier than I already am." And then in the next round, Ramin went up against this guy Sarome Russell, who we did a show. It was one of the first times we did Fishhead. Sarome was headlining it.
Okay.
I don't know if he's a big light skinned guy. He's got a giant neck. Anyway,
I don't
he
know.
goes up first against Ramin, murders. And then Ramin goes up and has like an I-8 set. And when I tell you didn't need a decibel reader to say it, to let you know the crowd thought Ramin lost that one. And then they announced Ramin. It was
He
like
won?
yeah, Ramin beat him, and it turned into like people like for like 3 minutes the guy was up there being like, it's the thing said it. I don't know what the thing said. He won. I don't know. And they're like, put new batteries in that thing. And like all of a sudden I'm like, oh, they're gonna turn. And
But
like
they left it like that with him winning.
yeah, and then
Meek individuals.
yeah, so then the finals was this guy Ross Benoit versus Ramin, and Ross had the easiest path to the championship round, and he's also a very
So he's
generic.
the Suns.
Yeah, dude, he went up against a trans person that hadn't done comedy in like 4
Lakers.
months. He went up against this guy who nobody has ever seen more than twice, who did not have a second 5 minutes.
Clippers.
Yeah, he didn't have and then he goes up against Ramin in the end, Bucks,
Bucks.
and gets smashed.
Good.
But when the two of them were in the finals and they went up to play rock, paper, scissors, the people in front of me were like, the two corniest motherfuckers in here. You got the two corniest. Nobody wanted these motherfuckers in here. Nobody wanted them in the top. I said funk.
That's twice.
Funk.
No, the first time you did what you didn't say.
I said funk both times, dude.
That's like the T.
Anyway, and then Ramin goes on Facebook, Instagram, all that after posting like
Like how he won.
oh, it was such a tough competition. Everybody did great. It was such a beautiful show. Also, be sure to check me back out at the Improv for my show and this other show they're doing.
So you'd like
And I'm
win it. You win a set if you win that. Is that what it was?
No,
Oh, so you just had
No.
one coming.
yeah, he has he does a show called Couples Therapy.
Okay, like at the DC.
Yeah, at the
Okay.
DC Improv, and then they're doing this other thing called American Comic. It's a thing they have on Amazon where they just go to different cities and pick the club, and then the club picks
See-
4 people, and they do sets, and they put that on Amazon, and it's like
That's the type of stuff about stand up. Like even at like the
it's
Comedy
so
Cellar in like New York, there's always favoritism. And like if you like as far as what I've heard, like even if like there's like a set, number of people that are going to be doing stuff. Somebody else shows up that's better than that's like bigger than you name wise in that specific area, whatever.
And it's
screw you.
not even like, and for like the Amazon thing, it's not even about the name or how good they are. It's about checking the boxes. So they have 4 people on that. They have Ramin, who's Middle Eastern-y guy. They have Frankie French, black girl. They have Tim Miller, black guy, and then they have this guy Eddie Morrison, who I've talked about him before. You guys don't know, but I remember I've referenced there's like a as close as you can get to being a pedophile DC comic.
Yeah.
That guy, which he's like super generic white guy.
Mm-hmm.
So they checked all their boxes right there. We got black guy, black girl, Middle Eastern person, generic white guy. Yeah, white pedophile white guy.
And then a Jew.
No, there's no Jews. Just the 4 of them. Then why would they put a Jew? Jews run the fucking.
That's true. They're the ones that are actually.
Oh, I did it! I said it.
So do you think that
You got emotional on that one.
that's what amazes me is about this show? Because it's like, whose show is this? Comedy Kumite?
The Improvs,
So
the
who was hosting
owner's
it?
husband came up with the show. He hosts it. The owner's
So
husband.
the owner's husband, basically the co-owner of the fucking place.
No,
I mean, do you not own it by marriage?
I don't
My-
think.
No.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't jump to
I
that.
wouldn't say that. Anyway,
Okay. The owner's husband.
and I love all these people too. Don't get me wrong. I love all the comics.
You're just being
friends-
real.
Yeah, I'm just keeping
just
it
being
real.
real.
I'm just keeping it real. Like nothing against any of these people, but it's like, you
Like
know,
if you got to be real, you got to be real.
yeah, I can't help but to be real.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things that like it happens, and and I've been realizing this more and more. Like, I gotta figure. Nobody's gonna help me anymore. We're past the helping a white guy succeed in America. White guys don't get help succeeding anymore.
What's in it for him though? That's what I don't understand. Because it's like,
and money?
I mean, like, no, what's in it for him to have Ramin win or like play favorites? Because at the end of the day, the crowd knows what's up. Like,
Well, they don't really expect the same crowd to come back and still be bitter about something like that.
yeah, but they're
What
gonna
they
people
expect is
that
the crowd to like come back and remember the experience of like.
yeah, but
And
if
also
they're-
the crowd is like they're the crowd that picked the cheap show Sunday to go to, and not a big expensive.
yeah,
show.
but the whole process of the show is it's an 8-person bracket, right?
Yep.
And then you have 3 rounds in the or 2 rounds in the finals.
yeah, you know all about brackets.
Yeah, I'm a big bracket boy.
Big bracket
So-
energy here.
So, to try to create the best possible show, you want the best comedians to be doing the most sets. So, like, if you have, like you said, the 2 corniest motherfuckers in there
Yeah.
going 3 times in a row, the people that went to that show are going, yeah, I went to this show and, like, some of the best comics were, like, bumped out in the first round. And then we spent the rest of the fucking time watching, like, a bunch of corny motherfuckers duke it out. And
That's
it's
why
like,
I was confused about the bracket that they made, because like they put like the 4 strongest people all faced each other.
that's because people don't know how to do shit
in the
dude.
first round.
They don't know how brackets work.
And it's like, yeah,
They don't get it. It's
Yeah.
like they don't understand. But that's the problem is they're trying to create a show based off of like they don't want the opening rounds to all be shitty. So they're trying to be like, okay, we want to put some strong people up front because first impressions type of thing.
Yeah.
But then that winds up fucking you over in the long. Like the same thing with the Ocean City bracket. People are like, why the hell is Secrets up against Cowboy Coast in the first round? That's a blowout. And it's like, yeah, dude, that's the fucking point. You don't
Yeah.
have the 1 and 2 seed in the first round. That's supposed to be in the finals.
Yeah.
You know, people just don't get it. So you have a
Yeah.
bunch of incompetent people
Yes.
who may or may not take part in ownership by marriage. Making these shows and then robbing comedians, and it's a bad experience for you. It's a
Yeah.
bad experience for the audience, and it does absolutely nothing but boost up, some dude. They're playing favorites for no fucking reason. What's the
Well,
point?
if it's
Yeah.
a dude that's already bringing the money, that's probably one thing to like
Yeah.
up his clout.
And I'm not even saying it was like inside, like that's the end all be like, that's the exact reason that it happened.
It was
But
pretty close to the reason.
But
why,
I'm not going to say it's not. Also, I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't think that happened. But I was just really peeved because I'm like, what am I like? To succeed in this? Like, am I gonna have to sacrifice? You know, like, am I gonna have to go? Like the way I pandered on Thursday. That was so that I could survive. That was,
That was
so that
breaking the ice.
that was so that I didn't I didn't get murdered by a bunch of Pasadena people talking all loud and stuff over me. I'm not gonna go to a competition and do that. That's like the time I did that thing for Comcast and they put me against a dude in a wheelchair with cerebral palsy. It's like that's steroids, dude. For a competition where like a likability thing, nobody's gonna hate on a cerebral palsy guy.
Yeah, but people don't laugh as hard when it's not that funny, but they're still trying to be like nice about it.
Oh,
They'll
but
laugh.
That's the thing,
but
though.
they'll-
Is like
but they
he's
won't
like
laugh as hard.
that's the thing. Is like I've lost 3 comedy competitions to cripples, and then I lost last night to a panderer, which is like an abled person's way of being crippled, and it's just maybe it's just
So,
competitions.
can you tell
and
me
I know,
why-
and I
It's
know,
a verbal crutch.
and
dude.
I know competitions.
Can you tell me why?
I'm not. I know competitions are always BS, but it's just you know.
Why is the guy that you were going against the one that's responsible for reading in your decibel level, but you couldn't read in his?
So I guess because it's just so he didn't forget. Like he went and decibeled the crowd and then he wrote down my number.
Right, but then you should have been the one to decibel his.
No.
No, the
Ramin
host
did.
was
The
the-
host
Oh,
was.
I thought-
yeah,
okay,
the
I
host
thought you
was
said
standing
Ramin
in
was the one
between
on-
us.
okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the host was standing in between us and doing the decibel readings.
DC, bro, fucking swamp creatures, bro.
Yeah,
They
we need to drain the
politics
swamp.
you.
We
They
need to drain the
politics
swamp.
you.
Did they,
They did.
I
You
got
politics.
politicized so
Yeah,
hard.
dude.
Super politicized.
Yeah.
Yeah, radicalized almost.
Yeah, dude, I got like 12 followers on Instagram from that.
Dude, all
man.
those competitions are bullshit. Every competition I've ever done has all been bullshit.
Yeah, there's no not BS competition.
And I mean it.
Well, your competition wasn't BS.
My competition was real, and
Yeah.
people respect integrity and honesty. You don't know how many times I wanted to forge the results because I knew that certain places were sharing it more than others, and I wanted to keep them in the competition. But
you're
I didn't
better
do
than
that.
You're better than that.
I'm better than that. I wanted the best bars to win.
Because the other bars could have shared just as much, but they were the ones choosing not to.
Exactly, and that they still had the votes, and so at a certain point, people have been like, "Wait, why the fuck?" I don't want to. No disrespect to Baltimore humor, but I don't want to go down that direction where I wind up doing a bunch of random brackets, and people are like, "All right, now we're doing best fucking snowball." Like, dude,
Snow Aces.
Do you know? What,
Easy.
do the thing you love. Is that what you're going with? Like you love bars, that you understand bars, so you can actually. Be a-
exactly. I'm not having fucking Fox 45 hit me up and go, "Hey, can we do who has the best doorknobs in Baltimore?" Like, who gives a fuck,
The
dude.
best doorknobs.
Best
Yeah.
doorknobs.
Until-
Like, I mean, they're at that point. They're getting to that point now. At this point.
Yeah.
Until 98 Rock asks
Yeah.
you to do one. And you're
Who's
like,
got the best AC, best air conditioning, dude? It's pretty cold in that place. Like, dude, who gives a fuck, dude?
come out with a thermometer?
Yeah, exactly. And then Ramin Mostafavi is running the thermometer, and it's
Yeah.
all he fucking hides the results.
He's got 12 packs of ice. I don't know. I don't know how to do that.
He just puts it inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking 98 Rock. 98 Rock is never hitting me up. I can guarantee you that.
You got beef with them?
No,
Yeah, what's wrong with
I just,
98?
I love-
I just
I love
don't.
it.
I would
love to see,
like
like, a
if they hit me
history.
up. I just don't think they ever will. I don't know why they would.
Oh, okay.
I'm not grunge enough, dude. All
I
they
got-
play is old
Dang.
man rock anyway.
Yeah, I remember when I went in there, which was actually the first time I ever went in there and did radio was 5 years ago, a couple days ago, and they were Kirk was teasing that Kid Rock was coming up next, and I just started laughing, and I was like, "Are you serious?" And he goes, "Yeah, dude, Kid Rock rules," and I was like,
To who?
"Yeah," and then it came
Well,
on.
I know
like,
to somebody specifically.
yeah, and then it came on, and he was like rocking out in the studio, and I was like, "Are you kidding me, dude?" Like, and now we're at the point where like Limp Bizkit is cool again. People think Limp Bizkit is cool again. Like,
Has he
ironically,
dropped anything? Or
Well,
is
he
it
has
just-
that meme. This is my last resort. Or no, it's
it's
Papa, Roach.
Yeah,
No, the new
his
thing is
his is what's that song?
Break Stuff.
Don't stop coming and it won't stop coming.
No, it's
That's not
Smash
Limp Bizkit.
Mouth.
That's Smash Mouth. Yeah.
Limp Bizkit is
do it
That's
all for
Mad
the
TV.
nookie.
That's
What?
Mad TV. It was
Nookie.
like,
Huh? So you can take that
You
cookie.
want to be like Limp Bizkit? Yeah. How can we like Limp Bizkit? What?
Yeah. Yeah. They got
But I don't
it's
know
just
any of
one
the
of those days where you want to break stuff and be real tough. But now the thing is like Fred Durst got like a white Fu Manchu and white hair. Like
That's wild.
and he's
Yeah,
in the
I just
Woodstock
realized.
99
I just realized I
documentary
know
came
like almost nothing about Limp Bizkit.
Eminem said that they sit me in between Christina Aguilera Carson Daly and Fred Durst.
Yeah,
and
yeah. I
argue
mean,
over
I know
who she
who
gave
Fred-
head to first.
I know Eminem references of
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I guess I couldn't name a song by Limp Bizkit that I know.
Nookie.
How's it go?
I did it all for the nookie. Huh, the nookie. So you take the cookie and stick it up. Yeah.
Stick it up to
You don't know? I don't think
He
I
censored
did.
that for this podcast.
Oh, okay.
Papa wrote or Limp Bizkit did.
Well, that's the radio edit. And that's what I'm
That's like
doing. Or this is the radio edit.
ski.
Oh, skeet skeet, mother truckers.
Oh,
Oh, skeet
skeet,
skeet,
I got
gosh darn. Yeah, I got pants.
Fall sweat drown my
was
testicles.
the Little John the one that was like where they did Crazy Train?
I don't know.
If you want, you can get. Let me know what the.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
then the radio
If
edit.
you want it, you could get it. Let me know.
Yeah.
I.
Yeah. And then the radio edit because he says the
Let's
F word.
go.
Says the F word like 4 times.
Oh.
And he's like,
Well,
you mother Franklin.
I'll never forget like Oshkosh Bagosh played a Tupac. It was Hit 'Em Up by Tupac.
Wow.
Yeah, and it just like blanked out, like not even beeps or anything, just like muted
Yeah.
out like a third of the song.
Wow. Oshkosh Bagosh.
Yeah,
Little baby with a holster on its side.
yeah, you fat mother trucker.
First off,
That's why I freak
Your click,
freak your
girl,
click.
and the click. No,
I played
freak your
checkers
wife
with
and
your
the
wife.
Click you claim.
yeah, I play Connect 4 with your wife.
West Side when we ride, come equipped with game.
That's
You
a
claim
clean
to be a Claire, but I blinked your wife. We bust some bad boys, brothers, fly for life.
Don't one of you guys have a tricycle or something?
You better shut the mess up before you get smacked the mess up.
That was the first time I ever heard of sickle cell.
Yeah, I
was
thought
like,
it was
what?
hilarious.
What
Like,
is
dang, dude.
what is sickle cell? And I looked it
Yeah,
up. I was
mother's
like, dang.
Tupac came in hot with that
Yeah,
one.
dude.
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite disses of
like,
all
wow.
time.
I think
that-
it's probably the best diss track of all time.
You know, nobody wants to say black on black crime exists,
But that was murder.
that is black
That was
on black crime. dude.
recorded murder.
When you say don't one of y'all got sickle cell, that is, ooh man, that's hitting in the
Did
bloodstream.
Biggie even
dog.
have like a counterpart to that?
No,
Like,
he never
yeah,
even
well,
had an
Who
original.
Shot Ya?
Who Shot Ya wasn't even about that.
Yeah, but he
though.
took it as that.
I know. That's
what I'm
the
saying.
thing. It's like
That's
an
Who
imaginary
Shot Ya.
thing.
Well, yeah, because in the thing he says, "Who shot you? But your punks couldn't finish. Now you're
Yeah.
about to feel the
About
wrath."
to
I was
feel
like,
the
dude,
menace.
you're like Tupac was like Duke, or he was like Maryland against Duke. Dude, he's like, dude,
Don't you freaking bring up your other podcast thing.
I'm bringing
on
it up,
here.
dude, because
no,
it's
he's bringing
true.
flop
It's
side
Biggie
talk
Duke.
in here, dude.
dude,
It's Biggie
fucking
Duke.
Don't bring in
Biggie
flop
didn't
side
hate
stuff here, dude.
Tupac, but Tupac hated Biggie, bro.
I'm not gonna do this. No. We don't do what other podcasts do. They can steal our things, but we're not gonna go and start doing their things on here.
I'm not doing anybody's thing. I'm doing my
I
thing.
saw the clip, dude. I saw the clip. This is a flop side thing when they were talking about America. Who's America's Duke Maryland? Or America and Russia is Duke Maryland.
Yeah, and I said that.
yeah.
I can't say my own shit.
That is
Nah.
his own stuff.
That doesn't matter.
That's my original content, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but originally from another podcast from a different thing. That's not us, dude.
Look, dude, I own the rights to everything recorded in this garage.
That is kind of true.
That is true. All right. Yeah, I guess.
fair enough.
Yeah, what should have really happened? It should have been, I think, Ice Cube versus the rest of NWA. That's Duke, North Carolina,
Why?
because they had actual problems with each other.
Well, what he's saying is that Duke didn't really have a problem with Maryland.
Yeah, so Tupac would be Maryland and Biggie would be Duke.
That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah,
That's
what
what
he's
you're
saying.
saying.
That's what
Before
he's saying
you
from the
fucking-
I
beginning.
was too busy not listening.
Yeah, before you fucking shut me down.
That was like the first thing I said to like counterpoint what he was saying.
Jimmy, if you had a kid, would you kiss him on the mouth?
like French kiss or just like kiss on the
It's
lips,
like a
like,
peck,
a peck.
lips.
like a little peck on the
No,
lips.
peck.
I don't think so.
What about on the neck?
No,
What about in the ear? Would
Wait,
you,
no,
like,
wait,
nibble
hold on,
his
wait,
ear?
wait, no,
I think
what-
cheeks
we're
as
doing-
far as I'd go, and maybe not even that.
butt cheek.
Probably not.
Oh, we're doing this wrong.
After you,
Sig,
after you like clean them up and everything, after you
Oh,
change
yeah,
them, you
yeah,
go. All right, here we go.
Sig, let's do your video.
I don't think I'm
Oh,
ever gonna.
Sorry,
kiss.
we're doing this the wrong way. I did this the wrong
well,
way.
one
My
second. Let me
daughter's
get the thing.
all These last 2 weeks have been real wonky. I don't know what the heck is going on with us.
What the frickin' heck?
What the frick is going on
Alright,
with
hang on,
us?
I gotta make this
And you gotta
bigger.
turn it up too. You got the thing turned up.
Turn it up.
Turn my
Yeah,
head.
should
What
be-
the
it should be good.
flipping flop is going on?
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Nah, baby, we just friends. It's not even like that.
Who the baby? Tell me. Just face to face, skin to skin. And I will run right away.
Thôi mày sao lắc. Thôi mày sao lắc. La.
What?
You up? You down?
I was just joking with
Okay.
I,
La.
I was just joking with her, Dad.
What?
La.
What is this?
I have no idea.
Toss my.
I have no idea what's
Toss my
Toss
salad.
my salad. Hold on, let's do it again.
Nah, baby, we just friends. It's not.
So who? Okay, so I guess that's his mom.
I don't know.
That's his mom, and he goes, "Nah, baby, we just friends."
I think that's his sister.
I was just.
The kick of the shoes. Who the baby?
Tell me. Just face to face, skin to skin. And I will run right away.
Thôi mày sao lắc. Thôi mày sao lắc. La. You up? You down?
I was just joking with
Okay.
I,
La.
I was just joking with her, Dad.
La.
What is that?
So I think I saw another video of her. I think that's like
La, la, la.
I think that's her husband and that's her dad. And so he just called him dad.
Oh, like I'm married into this, so
Yeah.
you're my dad now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
You know what? This goes really well with the other video that I wanted to show you. Go back to us for a second while I pull this up.
Wait, so the dad and then he was
Oh, you
yelling
wanna
at
run this
her
back?
husband?
You want to run it back one more time?
No. I just
I think that's what it was. I think that she's married to the dude in the camera, and then he just
he
called-
was calling some other girl baby, and she's like, "Who's the baby?"
No, he was
Yeah.
he was calling her baby, and she's like, "Don't call me baby." I guess it's like her attitude towards that. Like, who's the
Really?
baby? Who's the baby?
Oh, I thought he was accusing him of talking to a girl on the phone.
I think that's what was, I think he like, the way he went like, "Nah, we're just friends, baby." Like,
Oh, okay, I see
Like
what
who
you're-
he's
yeah, I see what
talking
you're
to
saying.
on the
I see what you're
phone
saying.
is they're just friends.
And then
Who's
the
the- who's
dad
the
was
baby?
like, "I don't want anybody."
You toss
La,
my
la, la.
salad. La la la.
La,
You
la, la.
toss my salad. You up and toss my salad. Up. La la la.
I mean, that's how they won Vietnam,
la.
bro.
La la la. Yeah. La la la.
Hit you with the la la la.
We should get
boy.
Miss Moon out here.
Yeah, she.
She'll
Well, you know
decipher
what's
it.
actually funny? Miss Moon's cat's name is Lala.
Oh no! Probably some
true,
like
it's
cuss
true.
word or something. We just like cuss like crazy, dude.
Korean curse words.
Yeah.
All right. And now you're gonna have to put them headphones back on, dude. I saw this
You know I
on
hate the
Instagram.
cans.
I saw this on Instagram and it was labeled the blackest Korean,
Okay.
but for some reason on YouTube it's labeled slaves. So
Let's see.
You know, you just piss me off shit. You act like a goddamn I'm slave sometimes. I told you about that. Jonathan, you know we work it goddamn all day, half night, Jonathan. And you gonna come and tell me you want me to cook this shit and ice you through the cake? You know you crazy. Shit.
shit.
You must be goddamn lost fucking your mind. Shit. You got people mixed up. Hey, you know I don't work for you. You know that, huh?
You know that. Huh?
I'm working for you.
Okay, so what the hell you talking about? Goddamn, do this or do that? Hey, no,
I gotta sell it.
I already told you I'm not gonna cook and do that. No.
Shit.
Goddamn hell, $10, $20 cake. You want me to cook that and cook? You crazy shit.
It's a tiny
You
little
got,
Asian lady.
you got people mixed up, Jonathan. No, you need to watch what you're saying and what you tell me. No, you're not gonna tell me that, okay?
Mixed up. You think you the slave,
surprised.
but you getting
Hey,
paid.
goddamn, I can get goddamn your ass get on out of here too. Shit. I mean, we been working this. I didn't have no goddamn day almost a month, Jonathan. Shit. And you gonna come back tell me you want me to cook that goddamn shit and give you that 3 pounds? Get used to the lost fucking mind, hey.
Yeah.
That is
If I
actually
do use you to say, oh no, mama, you.
really interesting.
I wish. Well, you
Yeah.
know, like people like get like different mannerisms and stuff where they
Who they
like
hang out
wherever
with, yeah.
wherever she's been around a lot of people that talk
I'm
like
pretty
that.
sure this is in Atlanta.
I I feel like if I wouldn't have seen this, that like you'd have to picture like fake nails on her
Yeah.
and just like doing this the whole time. Like,
Oh, you crazy hair. You crazy hair thing. I thought, oh shit. You motherfucker crazy hair. I'm a slave. I work here. I no day off. I'm 2 months, Jonathan. And you call me, you tell me cook up
you're
the
the
pancake
slave, man. You're the one
shit.
getting paid here.
You crazy motherfucker. You crazy motherfucker, Jonathan. I ain't got no day off. It took that 2 months. You crazy motherfucker.
This is like
Stop. No, you
like
don't have
crack
to do
for
that. Don't
you,
worry
isn't
about it. Oh, no, you want force me to go cook that goddamn shit and give it to you? You crazy shit. I say I'm not going to do, okay? I already told you I'm not going to do all you. And you going to come back and tell me, yeah, I'll come get it tomorrow. How you going to come get it? I'm not going to cook that. You understand? I'm not going to cook and do that same day. No. I got other things to do.
You have no idea how badly I would love to be working with that lady.
Oh yeah.
Just to constantly troll her into being like, shit, oh motherfucker, you crazy. Goddamn.
would you be like saying that like to her too, like mocking her? Or
Yeah.
like you just like take it in and then take it with
But
you
Matthew,
to the
you
stage?
crazy, goddamn. I'll be like, you crazy, goddamn. I know you crazy, goddamn, Moon.
I'll let this go because you were quoting.
That's a dark side.
Yeah,
of
well,
him,
yeah,
baby.
that was a character.
Yeah.
That was my black Asian character.
Yeah.
That's Tiger Woods' mom, dude.
She got that black in her, and then she started talking like that.
Oh. Whoa. Sick.
Sick. This is
Sick.
supposed to be a clean episode.
Yeah,
bro.
what
You got that black in
we
her,
don't
man.
want to talk. We don't want to hear that.
Big black in her. Feeling.
Big black 9 iron, bro.
Yeah.
Hit him
Yeah,
with
bro.
a 9 iron. I can't find. Where is it on here?
Was that the one that you were talking about? No, you said something about like the kissing thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. I found it on my phone. I'm gonna have to send it through Gmail real quick. Because we were talking about kissing. Sig was on
I was messing with people on Reddit.
messing with people on Reddit about kissing your kid.
Yeah, like some dude was like saying like, "Oh, kissing your kids on your lips is disgusting," and then somebody else was like, "No, it's not disgusting," and he was like, "All right, whatever you think, pedo," or something like it's not sexual or anything. And then like a little bit later, he's like, "What do you think, pedo?" And I was like, "So you're saying it's not sexual, but you're calling them pedos? That means it's sexual, right?"
Yeah.
And then somebody agreed with me. They were like, "Yeah, I don't get this guy must be the pedophile if he thinks it's sexual." And I'm like, "I know there's nothing sexual about me wanting a French kiss my 2-year-old, right?" And that immediately, like, the other one that I posted got like all the love, and then that other one just got negative to hell.
It's so weird how like small of a difference a kiss can be from sexual to not sexual. Like kiss on the cheek, not sexual, but you move it over a couple inches to the lips, very sexual.
Or
You move
down a
it
few
down
inches.
to the neck. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that. A kiss on the neck might even be more sexual than a kiss on
I
the
think
lips.
the lower the kiss, the more sexual. I think that
For
pretty
sure.
much like the lower, all the way down to the toes. I think a toe sucking is one of the most.
Well, yeah.
That's fucking sexual.
Well,
bro.
no. Okay, so if you're kissing a baby's toes, that's not sexual.
That's
No.
I don't know.
It's not. That's not sexual, dude.
I don't think that's very sexual, no.
a baby's toes.
sucking his toes or kissing.
If you if we're talking about
If you're
kissing,
sucking anything, it's
sucking a-
sexual, I
yeah, you
think.
don't suck a baby's toes.
All right, good. Just
Tell me
make sure we're on
something.
the
Tell me
same page.
something you suck on a child that isn't sexual. I was gonna say Matt, Jimmy.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now, dick. Sorry.
Oh, I know. You little babies when they get congested, sometimes mothers will
I
literally
will
have to like
never- I
suck
will
the
never
snot
suck
out
the
of their.
that is
no.
not.
That
That's
is a
some
thing.
Weird
Baby's
Greek
gonna
stuff.
suffocate.
No.
Baby's gonna suffocate him
That
right
is
now.
absolutely a
Nobody.
thing because sometimes they have those things, those like
That baby's
squeezy
gonna
things that
suffocate.
suck the snot out, but sometimes you don't have that and you got to decongest your baby, so they put the mouth over and they suck the snot out. Mothers definitely do that.
No,
that is
dude.
100% something mothers do. I'm not saying that I've ever had it done to me. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I wouldn't have remembered.
It's like
Dude, that's part of being a fucking mother, dude. You're
Say
changing
I'm not
diapers.
mom.
You're
Yeah,
sucking
we're not
snot
moms
out of your
here.
baby's face, dude. That's part of being.
How do you know this? Where have you seen this?
Look it up, dude. Look up sucking your baby's fucking snot.
All right. Well, let's look it up then.
It's such a thing. And you asked me one thing you could suck on a baby that's not sexual, and I'm
Dude,
saying
dude,
his fucking
I
snot.
type in sucking on YouTube, and the first one is sucking out pimples.
Okay, that's sexual.
Sucking. What do I say? Sucking baby's nose.
Baby
Yeah.
sucking snot mother.
How to clear your baby's stuffy nose. Let's see. Let's go right here.
Sig, bring it up.
Put it up.
Shut up, Matt.
gonna do it with this.
She's got tools.
Look
No,
at these
but
tools.
She's got tools.
Look
There's
up
no-
manual. What about before this? Was
Manual, like a like a stick shift.
Like Manuel.
All right, here. Well, no, we still got 40 seconds left. The bulb
Bulb
syringe. All right.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look.
but you're not sucking
You're-
on
you
the actual
literally-
skin though.
She's sucking the snot out of his fucking nose.
Yeah, but there's a
And-
filter that keeps the snot from going. in
Not
your mouth.
always. And also, if you don't have that thing, you go straight nose to mouth. That's just parenthood, guys. Sorry to break it to you. Now, probably your wife's gonna be doing that shit, because I don't see myself doing that
No,
shit.
I'm not. I don't see myself doing that.
That's like some you had to live in my body for 9 months for me to want to do this to you type shit.
That
I'm not
is-
doing that shit.
Insanely disgusting.
That's gross.
If
That's so gross.
nobody's putting their mouths on the babies, let's see this one. Hold on, this one. I'm not gonna say why this one might have it, but
Today I will be showing you guys how to.
This baby's like, bitch, suck my
Oh,
nose.
she's like already getting her mouth wet and everything for you. See that?
I didn't. I was looking down at the.
And this works effectively on all babies.
Not just black ones.
You do their mouth like this.
Oh God. Oh. Okay.
Saliva
Aw,
already?
That's a cute.
It's a cute baby,
though.
but
And you do.
Aw.
You blow. 1, 2, wait.
wait, oh, she's gonna blow into his mouth and then push it out the nose.
You blow in their mouth.
Ew.
Oh, she's not letting me.
Ew. It's on her fucking face, bro.
All the snow.
Ew. What the fuck? Ew.
And of course.
Yeah, of course the baby doesn't like that, dude. He probably blew some of it out its ears too.
Now you can breathe again. Yeah.
Oh, I'll back to.
Oh, okay, back to normal.
Back to normal, yeah.
Feel so much
Jesus
better.
Christ, dude.
I feel so motherfucking good, mama. sorry.
That's one.
I know it's characters. The characters
No,
don't have
no, no.
Look how
Nobody,
fucked
nobody
up my
said
hat
that.
is.
Nobody said that.
I know. I can't not talk like that now with my hat like that. Damn, ma, you gotta blow all out of my mouth. I got my snot all over your face, mama. Goddamn, mama. Damn, mama, what the hell you blowing in my mouth like that, mama? All right, here we go. Now back to the kissing your son. Okay, you ready for it?
Oh no.
You guys know who 42 Doug is?
No.
You shouldn't. So here we go.
I already don't like this.
One more time for the people in the back. Look at that. He hit his baby son with the Gene Simmons. No,
All right, the fact that he blew instead of sucked though kind of made it a little better.
no, he sucked.
The tongue thing in the beginning was sketch, but like people do the fucking
the
on the baby all the
Raspberries.
time.
You blow raspberries, but
raspberries,
raspberry
yeah.
does not involve
But
your
you
tongue.
don't start with the tongue on the raspberry. That's just
He was doing that for the gram.
Dude, they blew up on
the
him.
pedogram.
Everybody went in on him.
They said, dude, we've all seen a raspberry before. You got to mix it up a little bit. He said, all right, you ever seen this?
Dude, people are gonna start calling CPS on him and shit.
Oh, come on.
That's probably too far.
That's internet vigilante shit.
Yeah.
I want to be the good guy.
Hold on, okay, let's see. I found a video.
Shut up.
42 Doug explains why he was licking, kissing on his son's neck.
Because my son is hot as fuck.
Explain the lick. That's all I want to hear.
It's a lot of money.
I got too much money to not be kissing my son.
Yeah, if all y'all had $100,000 cash, you'd be kissing your motherfucking son on the neck, trying to get his little baby dick hard. I got too many hoes, motherfucker. I can't be fucking all these hoes. My baby gotta suck some titties too, yo.
Matt gave up on that.
I got money in my pants. My baby got a hard dick. We gotta fuck out here, baby.
Bricks in a blender. On that motherfucking road! On that motherfucking road! Zips in a blender. Bricks in a blender. Zips in a blender. Bricks in a
Who is this guy? A rapper? What is he? What is he?
This is not. He did not explain why he kissed his son on the neck. He actually just was
I
saying
think
bricks
his.
in a blender.
I think bricks in the blender pretty much says it all, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
If you got bricks in the blender, you don't have to. You don't abide by natural man's laws.
I got fuck you money. I got fuck my kid money.
That is rough.
Yeah. The tongue thing is really just like what
Yeah.
did it for me. Like if I just heard like him doing like a raspberry on her, like that's like whatever.
That was a boy, dude.
That's a boy.
It was a
Whatever.
son.
So it's not only pedophile, it's gay too. He's fucking gay.
Yeah.
Gay pedo.
42
dude.
Doug is gay. Dude.
Gay incest.
Have
pedo.
we been over this before? Do you think it's worse to be a gay pedo or a regular pedo?
I think we talked about it before. It's like the difference between like a kid being a power bottom and like
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember we did that. Yeah. Wow.
it's very
Listen, man, y'all got kids. Don't lick their necks.
yeah.
Don't lick your kid's neck.
Don't French kiss them. No tongue. Just don't put your tongue on your kid.
Yeah. How about keep
about
your fucking
don't-
tongue to yourself?
Yeah, but don't put your tongue on your kid
We here at the Trap don't agree
with tongue on
with
kid.
tongue on kids. And we also I don't really agree with kissing a kid on the mouth.
I don't know. It's like weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's a little
Honestly, like my stepmom, she'll try to give me like a peck on the lips when we see each other.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
like
little
that
weird.
either.
It's a little
That's your
weird.
stepmom though. Legally, you could fuck your stepmom. Maybe that's what she's getting at.
I guess. Yeah. Maybe she wants it.
Yeah, fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. I didn't, I haven't, and I won't.
I like.
But
There's
I'm not saying
you know,
she don't want it though.
there's different cultural norms, right? Like in Puerto Rico, everybody when you greet each other, you just kiss on the cheeks.
That's totally cool.
Yeah, but like you do that like so like whenever I have family that comes up, first thing they do is they go for the kiss on the cheeks. I haven't done that since I've been in Puerto Rico, and I only do that when I go to Puerto Rico. So it's always like weird for me, and I'm sure like some people might see that and be like, or if they came up to him, but like it's not weird in general.
At
for us.
my mom's funeral, when I was crying, and my dad went to hug me and give me a kiss on the cheek. But when he was hugging me, I didn't realize he was going to kiss me on the cheek. So I turned my head to say something to him, and we kissed right on the lips in front of everybody. And it was
everybody like was like, "Aw."
yeah, and I to this day remember the feeling of his mustache stubble on my upper lip, and it makes my dick go up inside myself.
Oh.
And neither one of us has said anything to each other about it since then. Like, and we also never even tried to like kiss on the cheek. No, we barely even hug. We usually just shake hands, or if we hug, it's like a side.
Last time I gave my dad a real hug was at my wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember Josh he teared up at that, dude.
The only reason I did that is because like Josh and my uncle kept like, you know, say something.
Yeah. So I wish your mom would try to kiss me on the cheek, dude. I would steal
turned
it.
so hard.
Yeah, I would steal a kiss from her, dude.
Oh, oops, sorry. I didn't know.
Oh, my bad. No, I kiss your mom like 42 dog kisses son. Oh, Miss Celia. Sorry. Sorry.
That's fine. I rubbed my sweat all over your mom for the longest.
Yeah, it's only right. It's only right.
I owe you my mom a little bit.
Pimp your mom out, bro.
Well, yeah.
Treat your mom like your cousin. give me some of that hot mom, dude. Oh, man.
I think the
There
strip
was
club
some,
thing
I
should
had
be
to,
fun
I
though.
had to stop myself from saying something right there. Strip club would be really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's
You know, even if Hassan doesn't come through on that, we should still try, because we already like sort of
Yeah.
set the timer out.
Yeah.
Time out for
yeah,
it.
even if Hassan's not doing it, we can still do it.
Yeah.
And I could always get in touch with Sonny G, and he could just pay for everything.
There you go.
There's a comic at the competition at Magoobies on Thursday, which I hosted, which I try to keep as real as possible, even though I'm in charge of everything. I get to
Right.
pick who wins for the most part. There's this Native American girl, and her name is Liz Savage.
Yeah, you mentioned. Right?
Yeah, and you pointed out how funny it is that her last name is Savage.
Yeah.
So I made a joke about that after she got off stage. And everybody was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "It's not me. I'm not the one I didn't make the term be that, and I'm not the one that made her last name that." And then it took everything in me. I almost said it. The crowd was begging me to say it, and I was like, "I got a joke about that, and I can't say it because we're only 2 comics in, and I don't want to make it awkward for the rest of the night." And everybody was like, "Say it," and I'm like, "No." And I brought up the next comic. But I was going to say, it's kind of like when black people have the last name Lynch.
Yeah.
It's just something that shouldn't be a thing.
There's also like it's funny when a black person's last name is White.
Yeah. Or Black Man.
Yeah.
Blackman.
Like there's a wide receiver for the Jaguars a while back, Justin Blackman.
Names are funny. Specifically when it's like on someone that
Yeah.
it shouldn't be on.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah,
Brown.
brown.
I'm clearly black.
It doesn't make any sense. I should be brown.
Yeah, you should be Sick Brown. I
Yeah.
should be Matt Black.
Yeah. Why don't you marry Jack and then take his last name?
Dude, if me and Jack Black got married, that would be a comedy power couple.
Yeah.
He's got all the physical stuff. I'm witty, you know.
You're more like toned down.
I'm
than he
very
is.
very heady. You
He'll
know.
be your Chris Farley.
Yeah, I'd be the David Spade.
You'd be David Spade, exactly. Yeah.
He'd be like doing cartwheels, and then I'd be like,
Come on, man. You're being crazy right now.
seems a little unpredictable, don't you think?
Let me fix my gloves because I don't like to touch people.
Yeah.
I'm germophobic.
I watched this thing. Apparently, Chris Farley used to like steal David Spade's notebook and jerk off into it.
Oh my god,
That's awesome.
while he was like on his like benders or something, or just on purpose. Like,
Yeah, just fucking around. Yeah, sober or dang it.
No, you're already like
Yeah.
you're way off right now.
Whatever, dude. First
I
30
won.
minutes, I was in.
You were in it. I won at the end though.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Man,
I mean,
yeah.
I guess I did kind
If
of.
it's a marathon, you tripped over the friggin' hurdles like 20
And
times.
honestly, I think my Asian black woman voice and little black baby voice
racist enough
probably
to be,
more
yeah.
offensive than me cursing. But we started a little slow, but we got hot at the end. We got real hot. We probably been going.
All I needed to do was show you some racist or some like potentially racist
as soon as
stuff.
I opened the thing to see what the video was, I was like, "Ooh,
Yeah, he was excited.
Yeah,
Like his penis twitched a little bit.
I got a new segment that I've been working on. I've been gathering videos for, and I'm not all the way there yet. But next week, I think I'll be ready to start a new segment for the trap that I'm gonna make you do. And it's gonna be heavy.
You should ask that comedian if like where her last name comes. Is it like her father, her mother? Is it
She married into it. She did. She married a white man with the last name Savage.
That's good. There's a joke in there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should work on that since she's a local comic.
Yeah.
I think you should like develop a bit just whenever you bring her up. You can do that.
Yeah, I mean, she wants to like do like some she wants to like write stuff with. She's got like a whole bunch of connections to like cool shit, and she wants to like write stuff. So I'll be able to do that.
She'll be the Neil Brennan of the world, and you'll be the Dave Chappelle.
Maybe. I don't think I'll ever be that big, man. Not
I
after
believe in you.
Not after I lost last night.
To some friggin' hacks. Dave Chappelle wouldn't have lost to a hack. Dave Chappelle would have told you a story about his like uncle, and you would have been laughing.
Yeah, he would have been like 5 minutes, more like 5 hours.
Yeah.
Let's see how they like that.
I've been doing this joke for 5 hours and 35 minutes.
How is he still breathing? How could he be breathing after this joke was going on? He's been laughing since 1 minute and 33 seconds. He ain't moved. He laughed himself to death. This was a 5-hour comedic chokehold. I had this joke on his neck for
I'm sorry that I started that, dude.
Why would you do this? Why do you set me up like this? You stop it. This is why I'm not gonna make it. This is why I'm not gonna make it.
Matt sees low hanging fruit and he thinks, "Oh, look at candy."
Stop it.
Oh, look at candy.
Don't talk about low hanging fruits.
Oh yeah.
It was a low